Hey everyone, welcome back. Mumford Sons, Awake My Soul. We'll listen to the whole thing all the way through, and at the end we're going to share our thoughts, so stick around. I was just listening to this today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not this live one, obviously.
Yeah.
How fickle my heart, how woozy my eyes. I struggle to find the truth in your lies. And now my heart stumbles on things I don't know. My weakness I feel I must finally show. Well, lend me your hand and we'll conquer them all. But lend me your heart and I'll just let you fall. Oh, lend me your eyes, I can change what you see. But your soul you must keep totally free. Ha, 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 ha. But how fickle my heart and how woozy my eyes. I struggle to find any truth in your lies. And now my heart stumbles on things I don't know. My weakness I feel I must finally show. Ha, 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 ha. In these bodies we will live, in these bodies we will die. But where you invest your love, you invest your life. In these bodies we will live, in these bodies we will die. And where you invest your love, you invest your life.
Interesting venue. Cool venue.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, doors.
Like that?
Oh, it's a Red Rock. Yeah. That's cool. That's awesome. That's a natural arena. That's weird. It's cool. We've
Oh,
seen
wow.
concerts there before, but that's just we saw a lot of, it's just the most shots I've seen of it. It's kind of nice.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, well, I know this song very well. It's probably my favorite Mumford & Sons song, to be honest.
Oh.
I'll read what Miranda has to say because I think
Sure.
this will give some context. It's an oldie. It's one that Marcus wrote as a student. This is what Miranda says, before the band. Their first album almost got them labeled as a Christian band before their fans realized that they were made up of an atheist, an agnostic, an ex-Christian, and the son of an international church leader who thinks Jesus is dope, but rejects the trappings and baggage of organized Christianity and doesn't call himself one. Yeah. It's meant to evoke a sense of soulfulness and spiritedness, wherever that feeling comes from for the individual artist and listener. I've always felt that with this song, that it isn't necessarily a church or religious song, but you can definitely feel spiritual listening to it. I love the line, "You were made to meet your maker." I think that's kind of a cool line that they repeat at the end. But I love it when it kicks in and it's the slide guitar, the bass drum starts beating and the crowd is just like dancing along with it. I've never seen that live, and that was an experience. I had a sense of what that might be like to see live, and they exceeded what I thought. I thought it might just be this really, humble kind of approach and maybe not too over the top. It was more over the top, and it looks better over the top. It feels better. It'd be so much fun to be there in that venue, in that experience. So,
well, I can see why it would be a top, if not your favorite song from them. You've listened to some of the earlier stuff for a while now, so we're still doing their journey because I don't know any of their songs. Everything I'm listening to is the first time. So I'm glad you got to see this live, though, for the first time, to see that performance. And I'm going to sound like a broken record player when it comes to Mumford Sons. I don't know why I don't know how they escape my radar. It's interesting. It's just interesting how life is. People say, "Did you live under a red rocks?" Well, I probably did. But they just never. I think I don't know, preconceived notions, thoughts on. I don't know. I do like that song. I'll wait for you, but maybe I just thought, oh, it's a fun little song, but that's all they have. I think that's what I thought. And hearing their stuff now, and I admit I do like, even though this is their earlier. And I love folk Americana music. I really do. I love it. But I love the rock and roll too. I like the kind of a couple of their heavier albums they've done. They're very good. They're very good live band. Marcus, right? He's a great frontman, great writer, great lyric writer. I love seeing Winston. I know he's no longer with the band, but I love watching him. I'm sorry, he's a band favorite of mine before he left the band. It's cool that they're doing it with the band DOS, and we know that DOS and Mumford Sons are friends. They tour together, and we're currently watching a documentary called The Basement Tapes Part 2. Essentially, it's the Bob Dylan writings that the supergroup is putting together music for. It's fantastic what we've watched so far. Join us on that if you'd like. Because if you're hearing me talking about this on YouTube, and you're like, I can't find their reaction to the Basement Tapes on YouTube, it's probably because it got blocked or we're not done it yet. And either way, so come to our Patreon to see it. So if you're not seeing it on YouTube, that means it's on our Patreon. Anyways, this is a fantastic song, beautiful song. I knew they were going to do that classic Mumford Buildup, which I love it. I'll never get tired of it. And Miranda says here, Mumford & Sons is Millennial Nickelback. It's cool to hate them. I don't even think is that the case?
I've heard people go like, "Oh, Mumford & Sons," like
really,
like
okay,
yeah.
Now I would say I was me. I would say it was heavy indifference. So it was never hate. I don't hate anything. I really don't hate anything. So, but that being said, I remember Nathan trying to sell it to me. And I also remember, I just remember the feeling I had about them. But yeah, I've changed my mind because I'm pretty open. So I listened to them. I like what I hear. I objectively am enjoying this journey. And it's getting to the point now where, do I keep waiting for requests or do I start downloading on my own? But I want to keep, because I love these live performances. And that's why we have people like Miranda who give us these performances, because I don't know where to go. You know what I mean? This is nice to be told. Hey, you should see this one now. You should see this one now. Yeah.
Well, I'm the same, because there's a whole album that's out that I haven't heard. And ever since I found them, I just consumed every one of their album. Well, I missed one where I've got bits and pieces of it. But anyway, the album before the one that's out right now, I listen to on repeat. It's one of my favorite albums. And it's very different than this sound, than this like banjo kind of, not banjo, but like more Americana sound. So I'd love to hear that album, or like Ryan says, If you're a Mumford & Sons fan and you'd like to join our Patreon, that's the way to do it. Or just request it directly through the link in the description. Till then, we'll see you in the next one.